Welcome back to other Seattle Seahawks franchise. The Seahawks will be going off against the San Francisco 49ers as the Seahawks will be playing at home for their last 3 football games. Next week they'll have the St. Louis Rams, and the following week they will have the Arizona Cardinals. But today they have the 49ers, who will come in with a 2-11 record. They have a great linebacker in Navarro Bowman, who was injured in this stadium, unfortunately, and I'm glad that he is back and he is playing very well this season. Both him and Bobby Wagner are going to be presences on both sides of their fields. Both defenses that today are good defenses. It's going to be a tough game for both teams, but the Niners might not have the edge whatsoever as they are 2-11 on the season, and they have quite a bit of injuries here, as we can see. A bunch of players on IR. It's going to be tough to overcome these injuries. It's definitely been a tough season because they are 2-11 on the season, while the Seahawks have a 13-0 record. Here comes Russell Wilson. Those stats are unbelievable. Let's see if he can continue that streak here today of good games. Seahawks on their own 22, running the play action. Wilson rolling out to the right side, having time to throw. He's going to throw this one aggressively, and he's going to find Chris Matthews for the reception, and they move to the 47 of San Francisco already. Back on their own side of the football field here, we're trying to call a play, and we can't call a play, and we have to burn a timeout. Definitely a glitch there on Madden. That'll be in my Madden 17 wishlist video that should be coming in the near future. Next play, we don't do anything, so the Seahawks punt the ball away to Andy Dalton. Colin Kaepernick is still on the team, but Andy Dalton will be getting the start here today, as he is not having the greatest of seasons whatsoever. Not sure it would really matter who you start at quarterback. First play, though, Forte is going to get the handoff. He moves it to the 5, now on their own 7. 3rd and 6. Dalton dropping back to pass. He's going to be sacked in the end zone for a safety. They tried to run a halfback screen. It did not work out whatsoever for their team. And the Seahawks will get the ball back here. I believe they get it on their own 30. And the Seahawks will get ready here on their own 30. 1st and 10, 7:54 left in the first quarter. Pitch out to the left side. Sheldon Parker gets it. He runs out to the left side. Jukes back to the right side, picking up about 7 yards. Sheldon Parker once more getting it again. He will move this one to the 44 as he picks up 5 yards on that rush. 2nd and 10 now, play action. Wilson is being flushed out of the pocket, rolling out to the right. He's going to throw off balance. It's going to be an incomplete pass, and we will punt the ball away back to the San Francisco 49ers. This time, Forte is getting the handoff again. They have some good running backs. I believe they have Matt Forte. I'm not sure who the other guy is, but they have, or I think it's Alfred Morris is the other guy on their team. But this play here by Forte, making a nice juke, trying to get away from Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas will catch up to him, but it's a 45-yard reception. They move into Seattle Seahawks territory for the first time today. Now on the 48, Dalton throwing right side, he finds McCoy. McCoy is going to make the reception, still on his feet, but they do pick up the first down. Moving deeper into Seahawks territory is going to have to Alfred Morris. He gets the handoff, and he moves it to the 28-yard line, picking up 9 yards. 2nd and 1 now, Dalton throwing, and he's going to find Hartline. Hartline makes the reception, being tackled there by a Seattle Seahawks defender, but picking up a first down for the Niners. Throwing left side, deep left side. It's going to be incomplete as Jeremy Lane is going to bat it down. 1st and 10 now, Seahawks on their own 25, starting another drive. Wilson's flushed out of the pocket and sacked immediately. Moving to a 2nd and 19 now. 5 seconds left here in this first quarter. Play action, Wilson. He's going to throw and find Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett's making the reception. He's running this down the field, the 30, the 20, the 10. Can he go all the way? One defender to beat. He will beat that defender. And the Seahawks get on the board here again. It was a 3-2 ball game. Now it is going to be a 9-2 ball game as Wilson was tackled immediately as soon as he threw that ball, but Tyler Lockett, as you can see my amazing replay skills here, is able to run it into the end zone for a touchdown. Seahawks lead 9-3. 10:44 left in the second quarter. Forte is going to be tackled on the 3rd down. They have a quick 3 and out. Seahawks on their own 34, coming back out on another drive. Graham is going to make the reception, but only get 4 yards, can't get the first down. Sheldon Park getting the handoff here, though. He does pick up the first down, and Seahawks are driving, trying to get down the field and score once more. 8:03 left here in this first half. Wilson's going to throw left side, find Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett evades the defender, and Tyler Lockett is going to get his 2nd receiving touchdown of the day, this time for 43 yards. If I'm not mistaken, I think we might have been on our own 43, but I think we're on their 43, and the Seahawks score another touchdown here. Is already Tyler Lockett has 141 receiving yards here in this football game, and Russell Wilson will pick up his 40th passing touchdown on the season. Seahawks lead 16-3. Here we go. Dalton trying to get something going for his offense and the San Francisco 49ers. That's a good play there, picking up 8 yards, moving to their own 26. Dalton running the play action here, having time to throw. He's going to be shaking off a tackle, still has time to throw, running out to the right side, still throwing, he's going to lob this one in the air, it's going to be picked off by Cam Chancellor, left it right on a platter for Cam Chancellor to intercept that ball, and he will, taking it all the way to the 48 of the Seahawks, and the Seahawks will get the ball back once again. A great job by Cam Chancellor, good pressure by the Seattle Seahawks defensive line, they didn't get to him effectively, didn't put him into the ground, but that wasn't too bad of a thing because the Seahawks will get an interception here, and they will get the ball on their own 48 to start out their next drive. Cam Chancellor picking up his first reception on the season here in Week 15. On the 46 of San Francisco, Sheldon Parker getting the handoff on a 3rd and 3. Trusting him with those third down conversions is the Seahawks as they pick up another first down, picking up 5 yards. Halfback screen here. Sheldon Parker's going to get the reception here. He's running out left side, trying to get to the end zone. He's just going to be 2 yards short of the end zone. Now on the 3:45 left here in this first half. Wilson drops back, throws. He's going to find Jimmy Graham for the reception, and the Seahawks will increase their lead. And Russell Wilson thus far is perfect here in this game with a perfect passer rating with 3 touchdown passes and around 230 yards. Andy Dalton is going to run outside the pocket. He's going to run it himself, and a weird tackle by Bobby Wagner. And they do pick up the first down as Wagner tackled one of the offensive players, definitely didn't tackle Andy Dalton. Throwing this one high in the air, deep. It's going to be thrown to Hartline, and a good job by Richard Sherman batting the ball away, and the Seahawks will not give up a huge play. This is thrown, though, deep. It's going to be an incomplete pass again, once again avoiding a possible interception. Seahawks now on their own 36, trying to get something going here, and they do get the first down, avoiding a quick 3 and out. 57 seconds left here in this first half. Wilson, play action, throwing, finding Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham makes a nice juke. He does get the first down. Seahawks now on their own 48, 2nd and 17. Can they get a first down and get another few points? It's going to be thrown to Lockett. He's continuing his great day, and he will pick up the first down, and the Seahawks will convert 3 points on that drive. And the Seahawks lead this one 26-3. The only thing they aren't winning in is the rushing category, but that's because they have not been going to it a lot because that passing game has been terrific thus far for the Seahawks, as I believe they out-jumped the San Francisco 49ers by 201 yards. Great thus far for the Seahawks. Here we go. On their own 35, Dalton picking up the first down on that first play of the second half. Dalton's going to run it himself. He's tackled by Cam Chancellor and DeMar Lucas and Jeremy Lane, a few Seattle Seahawks defenders. And here we go once again, 2nd and 4. Dalton's going to throw, and he's going to find Torrey Smith for the first down. They move to the 30 of Seattle now. 8:01 left here in the third quarter. Throwing left side, Virgil Green, the tight end, making the reception, and they get into the red zone. Dalton rolling out to the right, his right, he's going to go ahead and run it in himself. As Bruce Irvin sat there like a sitting duck, watching Andy Dalton just run into the end zone. I'm not sure what he was thinking there. He might have been thinking about off activities. He was not thinking about football there. He just watched Andy Dalton just run right in front of him into the end zone for a touchdown. Seahawks give up the touchdown, but do not give up the 2 points. 9-26 game now. Throwing right side, Lockett making the reception, just barely getting his feet in bounds, and the Seahawks get close to a first down. They do get it the next play. Sheldon Parker gets it here, and now they're moving to the 4th and inches. Sheldon Parker gets it once more, running out to the right side. He's going to move this one all the way to the 23-yard line of San Francisco. They move to the 29 now, 3:20 left. They're going to throw and find Tyler Lockett. He makes the reception, getting them a better position here in 39. Wilson dropping back to pass. He's going to throw. Tyler Lockett gets mixed up with a few players. Seahawks have to settle for 3 points. 29-9 game. They lead by 20. Here is Dalton running the play action, being sacked by Michael Bennett, who picks up his 2nd sack of the day. Dalton rolling out to the right left side. He can't get the throw off again. The 3rd sack of the day for Michael Bennett, and that would do it for the 3rd quarter. Seahawks do not win out in that quarter, but they are winning the football game by 20. Sheldon Parker, he gets the handoff. He's not going to go anywhere, and the Seahawks give up a penalty. They will even be pushed back further. Can Sheldon Parker get a first down here, though? He's trying. He does not, but a 4th and inches. We're going to go for it again. Coleman will get it this time. The fullback, Derek Coleman, gets the first down to continue the Seahawks drive, now on the 35 of San Francisco. Play action. Wilson has plenty of time to throw. Doesn't see anybody open, so he's going to run it himself and pick up the first down. They move to a 2nd and 8 now on the 24. Sheldon Parker getting the pitch. He's going through a defender, and he moves it to the 17. A 7-yard run by Sheldon Parker. Another rush here by Sheldon Parker. Seahawks trying to burn that clock and end this football game. 2nd and 6 now on the 7 of San Francisco. Wilson has time to throw. He's going to throw. Find Jimmy Graham, who runs it into the end zone for a 7-yard touchdown reception. And the Seahawks get on the board again, making this a 36-9 game. And if you guys can remember, and if I can remember, the Seahawks, last time they had a perfect game from Russell Wilson, it was against the Niners in their stadium, and Wilson is doing that here again today. He has been terrific. This one's thrown to Virgil Green, though. He picks up the reception, and he picks up a first down, moving to their own 42. Dalton dropping back to pass. He throws left side, quick throw to Hartline. Brian Hartline getting close to a first down. Now on the 47 of Seattle, trying to pick up some kind of points here, is Virgil Green is going to be blasted by Richard Sherman. He would be injured on the play. They move to the 41 of Seattle. McCoy, the man in motion. Dalton dropping back to pass. He's going to lob this one high, left side. It's going to be intercepted by Earl Thomas after being batted up in the air by Antonio Parks. And the Seahawks will get it back on their own 22. Turnovers, unable to do anything on defense and offense, is the reason why the Niners are 2-11 on the season, and that is why they will be falling to 2-12 on the season in about 5.5 minutes. Sheldon Parker getting the pitch out to the left side. He's picking up more yardage on his day, 117 yards with 25 rushes. Wilson now dropping back. He's going to find Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham is going to move forward, get off a defender, able to keep the drive alive, picking up a first down. Seahawks on their own 48, throwing to Jimmy Graham once again. Nice play action pass by the Seahawks as they move to the 38 now of San Francisco. Robert Turbin is going to get the pitch out to the right side. He makes a nice juke, and he moves closer to that end zone. Sheldon Parker getting it once more. He's going to run this one all the way to the 5-yard line, picking up 13 yards, continuing his amazing day thus far. Now on the 3, pitch out to the right side. Sheldon Parker gets it. He's going to get into the end zone, and the Seahawks just increase their lead, just pounding this loss in for the San Francisco 49ers, a division rival they are. And now the Seahawks are trying to end this game. A minute left, throwing left side. It's going to be caught by Hartline. Plenty of time to throw for Andy Dalton. He was able to get the ball off. They pick up a first down, extending this drive. Dalton throwing left side. KJ Wright is trying to tackle McCoy. He gets off him, but McCoy is able to evade away from him, pick up a first down, and they stop the clock. 1st and 10 now. Dalton dropping back to pass, trying to get something going here. He's going to lob this one high in the air. It's going to be dropped by Graham. An easy touchdown reception. Murphy is having a few words with them. They're both having a few words with each other. Definitely some frustration showing there from the San Francisco 49ers side of the football field. This is going to be thrown to Graham. He does hold on to this one somehow. He had no contact the last time he dropped that pass, but he makes that one with ease. Dalton throwing to his receiver. It's going to be the last play of the game. The Seahawks will win this football game 43-9. As next week they have a tougher opponent in which they will be facing the St. Louis Rams. But the Seahawks move to 14-0 as we are going to move into Week 16, trying to extend our perfect season, as they have been amazing all season long. And Russell Wilson has another perfect game, 158.3 passer rating. As we can see, Mike Tomlin is probably in the hot seat here on the season as his team falls to 2-12 on the year. The Seahawks move to 14-0. The Niners definitely haven't had the greatest of seasons, and they don't have a lot of ups in their seasons, but they do have some great running backs. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a like, a comment, and possibly subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.